If you want to be successful as an engineer, if you want to be a leader in the engineering industry, undoubtedly you will have to overcome challenges. You will face adversity. People will tell you no. And in this week's Engineering Management Lessons video, I have with me Selena Rodgers Dickerson, who's been told no a million times. She's had to overcome so many things in her career, from domestic violence to being laid off, to having to work multiple jobs at one time, to be able to grow her own civil engineering firm, which she has done successfully. So in this week's video, I'm going to get a framework from her. It's really two things that you must do to overcome adversity in your career. Let's jump right in.
For me, Anthony, it's been my faith. And I could give a whole TED talk on why my faith is important to me, but I believe that that God has given me hope and a future. And for my advice would be that whatever your spiritual center may be, that you start there, because that's going to be the voice that you hear in your spirit that says whether you should do something or not. That gut feeling that you feel to say, this may not be the time for you to do that. And just because it didn't happen today, just because it might be a struggle today, whether it be a failure, whether it be a bankruptcy, there have been so many challenges that I've had to overcome. You know, one of the biggest things was when I had to lay off some team members just before COVID, and not realizing what the effect would be on me personally. Don't let situations that happen today dictate your future tomorrow. And so it should not be ever, if you're really looking to lead, grow, change your life for yourself or others, know that it's bigger than just you. Your why, your reason, your existence, your reason for being here on this earth can be shaped by what you're thinking about. We have to program our thoughts, because what we focus on is going to expand. So even if the challenge exists today, even if the challenge is still going on for a year from now, always know that this is a part of your testimony. How are you using your testimony to encourage other people? So don't let that adversity stop you. It's just a part of the journey. And when you need help, find someone or a book to help you. There's so many resources. Find a podcast. Just don't give up. Don't quit. Be resilient. Resilience is the ability to recover from or adjust to misfortune or change. But you keep going. You persevere. And know that at the end of that journey, you'll be the one standing up, looking and say, I did that. I'm proud of myself.
So to me, there's two big takeaways there. One of them is you have to understand what your why is. For you, it's obviously your faith that was driving you through all these situations. But, you know, for each person out there, you need to have a why, you need to have a goal, you need to have a big picture you're looking at down the road to say, if you put 3 walls in front of me, because I see what I'm going for, I'm going to get through those walls, jump them, get around them, break them down, whatever I have to do. The second thing that it sounds really important is understand that every barrier or challenge you're dealing with is going to make you stronger for the next challenge. So in the moment, it seems impossible. In the moment, it seems hard. But if you can remember your why, you can push through it. It's going to make the next challenge, you know, not easy, but a little bit easier, because you're stronger, you're more confident, you have more ability, and you've already done this before, right? It's like they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? It's going to keep building you up. So if you do those two things when you're dealing with adversity, it's going to help you to push through them. And there's no one better to explain that to us than Selena, who's been through a lot and has been very successful and has her own very successful civil engineering firm today. So Selena, thank you so much for sharing some of your wisdom and what you've dealt with us here. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate it as well.
I hope you enjoyed my conversation with Selena. She's been through a lot, but she has, in doing so, kind of put together this framework that all of us can leverage to take those two actions that we talked about today to overcome adversity, right? Really know your why and understand that each experience makes you stronger. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel here. We do put out videos like this on a weekly basis to help engineers become better managers and leaders. I hope to see you next week.